my Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon, but oh methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword and won thy love doing thee injuries, but I will wed thee in another key.
Happy BVHS, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation, come I, complaining against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius.
Your grace.
My noble lord, this man hath consent to marry my daughter. Stand forth, Lysander.
My lord.
My gracious Duke, this man has bewitched the bosom of my child. Lysander has given her bribes and exchanged love tokens with my child. Be it so, she will not here, before your grace, consent to marry Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens. As she is mine, I may dispose of her, which shall either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord, ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, either prepare to die, or to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
My lord, I am as well derived as he, as well possessed, and my love is more than his, for I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius made love to Nadir's daughter, Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, dotes on this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I have heard so much, but being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. Come, my Hippolyta, Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must employ you in some business that goes against our nuptial.
With duty and desire, we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? The course of true love never did run smooth.
If true lovers have ever been crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach each other our trial patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt who hath no children. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, will I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. If thou lovest me, steal forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and there in the woods will I stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee. Good speed, fair Helena. The whither away? You call you me fair? That fair I cannot say. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius' heart. I frown upon him, yet he loves me still. Your frowns would teach my smile such skill. The more I hate, the more he follows me. Oh, the more I love, the more he hateth me. His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine. None but your beauty. Would that fault were mine? Take comfort. No more shall he see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tomorrow night, when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, a time when lover's flight doth still conceal, through Athens' gate have we devised to steal.
In the wood my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek good friends in stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us. And good luck grant thee thy Demetrius.
Helen, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
Through Athens I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. Love looks not with the eyes but with the mind, and therefore is when Cupid painted blind. Oh, I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood tomorrow night will I pursue her, he pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in mean I to enrich my pain, to have a sight thither and back again.
Is all our company here?
You were best to call them generally, man by man, according to the script.
Here is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought fit to play in our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night. Mariar plays the most lamentable comedy and most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
A very good piece of work, I assure you.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover or a tyrant?
A lover that kills himself, most gallant for love.
Now that will ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe? A wandering knight?
It is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Knight, faith! Let me not play a woman. I have a beard. I have a beard coming.
Oh, let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Thisbe! Thisbe!
Oh, Pyramus dear, my lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear. Oh.
No, you must play Pyramus. And Flute, you Thisbe. Robin Starveling, you Thisbe's mother. Tom Snout the Tinker, you Pyramus' father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the Joiner, you the lion's part.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I'm slow of study.
You may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Oh, let me play the lion too. I will roar that I will make the Duke say, let him roar again! Let him roar again! Ah!
You should do it terribly. You would fright the Duchess and the ladies that they would shriek, and that were enough to hang us all. You can play no part but Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man.
Well, I will undertake it.
Masters, here is the script. Meet me in the palace wood a mile without town by moonlight. There we will rehearse. I pray you, fail me not.
We will meet, and there we may rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Adieu.
How now, spirits? Whither wander you? Over hill, over dale.
Through brush, through briar,
Over park, over pale.
through flood, through fire, we do wander everywhere.
Swifter than the moon's spear.
And we serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green.
Farewell, thou love of spirits, we'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. She as her attendant hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child, knight of his train, to trace the forests wild.
Either I mistake your shape in making quite, or else you're that shrewd and knave sprite called a Robin Goodfellow.
Are not you he that frightens the maidens of the villagery? Those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet puck. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Thou speakest aright, I am that merry wanderer of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. But room fairy, here comes Oberon.
And here our queen, which that's he were gone.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous, Oberon? Very skip hence. I have forsworn his bed and company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am not I thy lord?
Then I must be thy lady. Why art thou here? Oh, the bouncing Amazon, your warrior love to Theseus must be wedded, and you come to give their bed joy and prosperity.
How canst thou thus for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolyta, knowing I know thy love to Theseus?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill and dale, in forest or mead, by paved fountain or by rushy brook, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the winds piping to us in vain, as if in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs. The seasons alter. The hoary-headed frost falls in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension. We are their parents and original.
Do you amend it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votaress of my order, but she, being mortal of that boy, did die. And for her sake I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Perchance till after Theseus' wedding day. If you will see our moonlight revels, go with us. If not, shun me, and I will spare your haunts.
Give me the boy, and I'll go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies away. We shall try downright if I longer stay.
Well, go thy way. Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle puck, come hither. Thou rememberest the very time I saw flying between the cold moon and the earth Cupid, all art, a certain aim he took. His love shaft fell upon a little western flower, before milk white, now purple with love's wound. And maidens called it love in idleness. The juice of it on a sleeping eyelid's laid will make all man or woman madly dote upon the next live creature that sees. Fetch me this herb.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania while she's asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing, then she waking spies, be it on lion or bear or wolf or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible and overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where are Lysander and fair Hermia?
Oh, you draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather do I in plainest truth tell you that I do not, nor cannot love you?
And even for that do I love you the more. Oh, I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I will fawn on you. Oh, use me, put as your spaniel, spur me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse place can I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect with me, than to me who says you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, and leave thee to the mercy of wild beasts.
Fie, Demetrius, you won't use a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo.
Let me go. If thou follow, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
Oh, I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell, to die upon that hand I love so well.
Fare thee well, nymph. Ere you leave this grove, thou shalt fly him, and he shall seek thy love. Welcome, wanderer. Hast thou the flower there?
Aye, there it is.
I pray thee, give it me, and with the juice of this will streak Titania's eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove a sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes, but do it when the next thing he spies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, around to lend a fairy song. Sing me now asleep, and enter offices and let me rest.
You spotted snakes with double tongues.
Thorny hedgehogs be not seen.
Newts and blindworms do no wrongs. Come not near our fairy queen.
Philomel with melody.
Singing our sweet lullaby. Never harm nor spell nor charm come our lovely lady nigh. So good night with lullaby.
Hence away, now all is well. One aloof stands sentinel.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take. When thou wakest, it is thy dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Fair love, you faint with wandering in the wood. Who will rest us, Hermia, if you think it good?
To be it so, Lysander, that find you out of bed. For I upon this bank will rest my head.
One turf should serve as pillow for us both. One bed, one heart. Two bosoms and one trunk.
Nay, good Lysander, though for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet, do not lie so near. Such separation as may well be said becomes a virtuous bachelor maid. So far be distant, and good night, sweet friend. Love thy near altar till thy sweet life end.
Amen. Amen to that fair prayer, say I. And then in life, when I end loyalty, here is my bed. Sleep give thee all his rest.
With half the wish, the wisher's eyes we press.
Through the forest have I gone, but Athenian found I none, on whose eyes I might approve this flower's force and stirring love. Who is here? Pretty soul. She durst not lie near this lack love, this kill courtesy. Churl, upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Oh, stay, though thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee hence, and do not haunt me thus.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. But who's here? Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep. I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you then, good sir, awake.
And run through fire will I for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art, that through thy bosom lets me see thine heart. Oh, where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander, say not so. What, though he love your Hermia? Lord, what though? Yet Hermia still loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do repent the tedious minutes I have with her spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not trade a raven for a dove.
Wherefore was I to this keen mockery born? When at your hands did I deserve such scorn? But fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
She sees not Hermia. Oh, Hermia, sleep thou there, and never may thou come Lysander near.
Help me, Lysander, help me, do thy best to pluck this crawling serpent from my chest. Hie me for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look how I quake with fear. Methought a serpent took my heart away, and you sat smiling at its cruel prey. Lysander? Lysander!
Are we all met?
Come, sit down and rehearse your parts. Pyramus, you begin. When you have spoken your speech, enter into that break, and so everyone according to his cue.
What hempen homespuns have we swaggering here? So near the cradle of our fairy queen.
Speak, Pyramus. Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, thy flowers of odious savor sweet.
Odors. Odors.
Odors savor sweet. But hark, I hear a voice. Stay thou but here a while, and by I will to thee appear.
Must I speak now?
Aye, marry must you. For you must understand he goes but to see a noise that he has heard, and is to come again.
Most radiant Pyramus, most lily white of hue, I'll meet thee, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus too, ma'am.
If I were fair, Thisbe, I were only the boy.
Oh, monstrous! Oh, strange! We're haunted!
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
Oh, bless thee, Bottom. Thou art translated.
What do you see? You see an asset of your own. I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to frighten me if they could. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing that they shall hear. I am not afraid. Who's a cock so black of hue, with orange tawny bill? The throstle with his note so true. Ooh, the wren with little quill.
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, and so is my eye enthralled to thy shape. Thy fair virtues before doth move me in the first view to say, to swear, I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that. Yet, but to say the truth, reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this wood.
Out of this wood do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here whether thou wilt or no. I do love thee, therefore go with me. I'll give thee fairies to attend on thee. Peas blossom, cobweb, moat, and mustard seed.
Betty, and I.
And I.
And I. Be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Hop in his walks and gamble in his eyes. Feed him with apricocks and tulip berries, with green figs, purple grapes, and mulberries. The honey bags steal from the humble bees. Pluck the painted wings from the butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Have I love to bed in the lies. Nod him elves and do him courtesies.
Hail, mortal, hail!
Hail, hail,
Hail!
Come, wait upon him. Lead him to my bower. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
How now, mad spirits?
My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, a crew of rude mechanicals were met together to rehearse a play, intended for great Theseus' nuptial day. The shallowest thick skin of that barren sword forsook his scene and entered in a break. When I did him at this advantage take, and an ass's knoll I fixed on his head, at his sight, away his fellows fly. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass.
This falls out better than I could devise, but hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes with the love juice as yet I did bid thee do?
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he wake, of force she must be eyed.
Stand close. This must be the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but not this the man.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
If thou hadst slain Lysander, being over shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too!
You spend your passion on a mispriced mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, aught that I can tell.
I pray thee, tell me then that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
Ugh, a privilege to see me no more. And from my hatred presence part I sow, see me no more whether he be dead or no.
There's no following her in this fierce vein. Here, therefore, for a while, I will remain.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go, swifter than the wind. And Helena of Athens look thou find. By some illusion see thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes, again she do appear.
I go, look how I go, swifter that arrow from a Tartar's bow.
Helena! Why should you think that I should woo and scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more, Lysander. These spells are harming us.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind. Now you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine, to what, my love, shall I compare thine eyne?
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see you're both set against me for your merriment. You both are rivals and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia.
Lysander, you keep your Hermia. I will none. And now to Helen is at home returned, and there to stay.
Lysander, why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Could not this make thee know? The hate I bear thee made me leave thee so.
You speak not as you think it cannot be. Now I perceive they could join all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Luxurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, all the counsel we two have shared is all forgot. You join with men in scorning your poor friend. I scorn you not, it seems that you scorn me. Have you not set Lysander as a scorned praise my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius? Call me goddess, nymph,
you mean by this?
I say, I love thee more than he can do. Helena, I love thee. By my life I do.
Lysander, where do tends all of this?
Hang off, thou cat. Thou bird, Hermia, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Oh, Helena, you counterfeit, you thief of love! Pity you! Puppet! Why so? That way that goes the game. Now are you grown in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maple? Speak, how low am I? Thy nut is so low that my nails can reach into mine eyes!
Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away.
Follow if thou darest to try. Whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena? Follow. Nay, I'll go with thee cheek by jowl.
I am amazed and know not what to say.
Lord, what fools these mortals be!
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest thy knaveries willfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. Did not you tell me I should know the man by the Athenian garments he had on?
Thou seest these lovers seek a place to fight. Therefore, overcast the night with a drooping fog as black as Acheron, and lead these testy rivals so astray as not one comes within another's way, till o'er their brows doth counterfeiting sleep with leaden legs and batty wings doth creep. Then crush this herb into Lysander's eyes, whose liquors have the most virtuous property to remove all error from his sight. When they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Make no delay, we may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, I will lead them up and down. Here comes one.
Demetrius, where art thou? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
Lysander! Speak again, thou coward, thou runaway! Art thou fled?
Oh, coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Oh, weary night. A long and tedious night. Sleep that sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye. Steal me a while from mine own company.
Yet but three. Come one more. Two of both kinds makes four.
Never so in weary, never so in woe. No further can I crawl, no further go. But here will I rest me till the break of day. The heavens shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye, gentle lover, remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Come, sit thee down upon this flowery bed while I kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy. Sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay hath no fellow.
Will I the venturous fairy that shall seek out the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts?
I had rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people stir me. I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Sleep thou, and I will wind thee in my arms. Fairies, be gone, and be always away.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Her dotage now I do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, I then did ask of her changeling child, which straight she gave me. Now that I have the boy, I'll undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. Now, Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh my Oberon, what visions have I seen? Methought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
Well, how came these things to pass? Oh, how mine eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take the transformed scalp from off the head of this Athenian swain, that he to Athens may back again repair, and think no more of this night's incidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. Now, Titania, come, my queen. Take hands with me and rock the ground whereon these sleepers be. Now thou and I are in new amity.
Fairy King, attend and mark. I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my lord, and in our flight tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Good morrow, friends. St. Valentine's is past. I pray you all stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this gentle concord in the world?
My lord, I shall reply amazingly, half sleep, half waking. I came with Hermia hither. It was our intent to be gone from Athens, where we might without the perils of the Athenian law.
Enough! Enough, my lord, you have enough! The law upon his head!
My lord, fair Helen told me of their self, of this their purpose hither to this wood. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power my love for Hermia melted as the snow, and all the faith, the virtue in my heart, the object and the pleasure of mine eye, is only Helena.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Aegeus, I will overbear you. For by and by in the tempo with us, these lovers shall be eternally knit. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold a feast on great solemnity. Come, my Hippolyta.
I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if he go about to expound this dream. I will tell Peter Quince of this dream. Yes, I will tell Peter Quince of this dream, and he shall write a ballad, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it has no bottom.
Come now, what masks, what dances shall await us to wear away these 3 hours between after supper and dinner time?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is brief as I have known a play. But by 10 words long, my lord, it is far too tedious.
I will hear that play, for nothing can be amiss when simpleness and duty tender it. Go, get them. And ladies, take your places.
If we offend, it is with our goodwill that you should think we come not to offend, but with goodwill, to show our simple skill. That is the true beginning of our end. The actors are at hand, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
I, once now by name, present a wall. And such a wall, well, as you may think, had in it a small crannied hole or chink, through which the lover, Pyramus and Thisbe, did whisper, often very secretly.
It is the wittiest partition I ever heard discourse, my lord.
Here, Miss Ross, near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim looked night. Oh, night with hue so black. Oh, night which ever art, when day is not, I fear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall that stands between her father's ground and mine. Thou wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall. Show me thy chink to blink through with mine eye. Chink. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. O wicked wall through whom I see no bliss. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, being sensible, should curse again.
No, in truth, sir, he should not. See, deceiving me is this down! She is to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. You shall see it with all practice, I told you. Yonder she comes. Yonder she comes.
O wall, full often hast thou heard my moans for parting my fair Pyramus and me.
I hear a voice. Now will I to the chink to spy. I can hear my Thisbe's face. Thisbe!
My love thou art. My love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
I kiss the wall's hole, not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at Ninny's tomb meet me straightway?
Tide life, tide death. I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, and being done away wall doth go.
This is the silliest stuff ever I heard.
If we think no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in, a man and a lion.
You ladies, you whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest moisture smells that creeps on the floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar, roar. Then I know that I once snugged the joiner and a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam.
This lanthorn doth the horn moon present. I, the man in the moon, do seem to be. All that I have to say is to tell you that this lanthorn is the moon. I, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush, and this dog, my dog.
Why all these should be in the lantern, for they are in the moon. But silence, here comes this.
This is old Ninny's tomb. Where is my love?
Roar!
Well, Lord Lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Surely the moon shines with good grace.
Well moused, lion.
But so comes Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright, for my gracious gold and glittering gleams. I trust to take of truest Thisbe sight. But stay, oh spite, but mark poor night. What dreadful goal is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh dainty duck, oh dear. Thy mantle good. What? Stained with blood. Approaching fury's spell. Oh fate, come, cut thread and thrum. Quail, crush, conclude, and quell. Come, tear, confound. Out sword and wound, and thus thy eye. Thus. Now I am dead. Now I am fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Now, die.
How chance moonshine is gone before Thisbe comes back and finds her lover?
She will find him by starlight. And here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Asleep, my love? What? Dead, my love? Oh, Pyramus, arise! Speak, quite dumb. Dead, a tomb must cover thy sweet these yellow, cowslip cheeks are gone, are gone. Oh, lovers make moan, his eyes were green as leeks. Oh, sisters three, come to me. Come, trusty sword, come blade my breast and brew. And farewell, friends, and thus this be ends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
I want to.
No, but true, sir. The wall is down that part of their fathers. Will it please you to see the epilogue?
No epilogue, I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. When all the players are dead, there need none to be blamed. A very fine tragedy, and very notably discharged. The iron tongue of 12 hath told midnight. Lovers to bed. 'Tis almost fairy.
Through the house with glimmering lights by the dead and drowsy fire.
Hand in hand with fairy grace, will we sing and bless this place.
Now until the break of day, through this house each fairy stray. To the best bright bed will be, which by us shall blessed be. And so shall all the couples three, ever true and loving be, with through the palace in sweet peace, and the owner of it blessed, ever shall in safety rest. Trip away, make no stay, meet me all by break of day.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended. That you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear. And this weak and idle theme, no more yielding, but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. Else the puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give me your hands if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.